15 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Sir, first of all, I would like to thank the Honorable Member for bringing this calling attention. In all, about 20 Honorable Members have participated in this. Sir, I would like to be very precise. If I respond to all the queries that have been raised by the honorable members, it will take very long. Moreover, many of the issues that have been raised are long-term issues and they are connected with policy matters. Here, sir, we are discussing about the flood situation which is prevailing in this country. I would request the honorable members to seek a discussion some other day on disaster management for a larger picture and to understand how in the whole globe each and every nation is dealing with the challenge of disaster, be it man-made or natural. Sir, it is a larger issue. Today, I would be responding very specifically to the queries that have been raised. Since 20 honorable members have raised this issue, I may not be dealing with every one of them, but I will be covering some of the issues raised by the honorable members. Sir, first of all, the major floods started in northeast and then it spread across almost every part of India. Now, some of the states have faced severe nature of floods. Some states have faced moderate floods and some states are even rainfall deficit. That is why some of the honorable members have raised this matter that some states are facing drought issue and the other states are facing the flood issue. So there was discussion on both issues, the discussion on flood as well as on drought. Now, today we are discussing about the flood which started in northeast. While talking about Assam, three honorable members of parliament, including the one who initiated the discussion, had rightly categorized that the situation in Assam is very grim, very severe. Now describing or declaring a particular calamity as a national calamity is not enough. We have to treat the problem in the manner in which it deserves. The problem in Assam and the surrounding states of Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, and all that is of a severe nature. So, when it is a disaster of a severe nature, the response of the government is also corresponding to the requirement on the ground. Now, some of the honorable members have asked as to why the government acts only after there is a disaster. That is not the case even when it comes to the question of funding, releasing of money, this is also not the case as some of the honorable members have said that why we released money only after the disaster has struck. That is not the case. Now, let me give the provisions. The provision is very clear, simple, and it is streamlined. Every state has been given money which is released in the first week of April of every year in the nitty gritty of the state government. That is advance money which will be required at the time of emergency. Then you have second installment depending on the requirement for the nature of disaster which every state faces. This money is used. When you exhaust that amount, then center will definitely fund it and there is a system. But without waiting for the second installment, whenever there is a disaster in the inter-ministerial team is sent. The inter-ministerial team which she referred to is to assess the damages caused by any kind of disaster, whether man-made or natural. For immediate requirement, the money is already with the state government. This inter-ministerial team is sent if you need additional amount. It is not easy to assess the total cost of damages at one go. It takes time. There are systems, there are items being approved by the Finance Commission, and as per the rules and prescribed norms, you have to come to the particular amount that how much a state requires. That is why the inter-ministerial team has to go. Now, to say that the system reacts very late, it may not be appropriate. Recently, there was a cloud burst. As you were saying, that please predict the cloud burst. I had stated in the previous discussion on the same matter that cloud burst is a phenomenon the cause of which is very difficult to decipher. It is also difficult to predict it because it happens in a very small pocket of any given area. Scientifically, worldwide efforts are being made, but it is not easy to predict. I was one of the persons who got caught into the cloud burst. You must have read in the newspapers or saw in the television that four of our people, including wing commander and senior pilots, lost their lives.